Morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Here we are on this beautiful day. Yes, there's Dolly. Hello, hello. Welcome in, all my friends. Welcome, welcome. You want to go out there, Dolly? Huh? What do you want? She don't know what she wants this morning. She's being ornery. I come outside out front so that hopefully we'll have a little better connection. But it's very cloudy today, as you guys see, and you know how good our internet connection is out here on our phones. So hopefully, here they all come. Here they all come down for breakfast. They're like, "Oh, what is good over there?" I put a little alfalfa over there for a couple of them this morning, and they're all like, "Oh, yes, 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 yes." Here they all come. They're still coming. Come on, Ellie. Come on, everybody. I got you some stuff. Come on. What you guys finding down there? I put you some good little stuff, didn't I? Dolly, you itchy? You itchy girl? I'm gonna rub your back. Yeah, you all itchy, ain't ya? Here they come. Come on, baby girl. I know. Come on. So cute. So cute, guys. So cute. Yay, Grayson. Hello this morning, my buddy. You get to see goats. Yes. Come on, little Paisley. Come on, baby. Get down here and get some breakfast. Yes, get down here and get some breakfast. Not like you don't have any grass to eat, but you know, we like to do things that cost money. Come on, Mr. Big, where you been? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, Mr. Big. There you go. What are you missing out on, buddy? Come on. There you go. Everybody's enjoying the cool mornings, guys. We have been blessed with some cooler fall weather. And it's been just amazing, just amazing. Now, in the afternoons, it still gets a little muggy because of the humidity, but we've been pretty blessed around here lately with the weather. I figure it'll go back to 100 one day, but right now I'm taking it all. The babies are loving it. They're even doing a little play and headbutting. All the babies are getting so big. So big, it's hard to believe it's already breeding season right now. Already breeding season. Come on, Anna. Where you been, girl? Where you been? Get down here and get some good breakfast. I know, Dottie, you're okay. Won't they let you eat? Get in there, girl. Show 'em who's boss. She's like, yeah, right. Okay, Dolly, what you doing over here? Huh? Miss Beautiful? So you can see Dolly still has her cast on, but not near as much of a wrap job as we had before, guys. So it's got a little less wrap on it. So next wrapping, which will be Friday, will have even less wrap. We will actually be able to take the cast off that's underneath and just do this big old wrap. And we're hoping that it'll get a little more air to it then and it will heal quicker. It is healing. We went to the hospital Friday and come on, baby. Here comes another little one hollering the whole way. Come on, baby. Get down here and get you something to eat. Yeah, come on. Come on. Yes, they are, Tammy. You have four. I remember those days. It's so fun. Don't let it get like this, girl, because it was so easy to take care of everybody. I had so much more time to give them lovin's. So here we go. We got back to the Dolly. It did come back cancer. The tumor is cancer. It's a melanoma form, so usually it'll stay right in that area. So really all we can do at this point, when the doctors checked her, it looked fabulous. So from this point on is monitor. So like I was saying, this Friday, which, wow, what a short week we got. This Friday, we will actually take off her bandage again. Cindy, Dolly, come on. And we'll take off her bandage. We'll remove the cast. Yes, Chris, they cut it completely off. And now under that cast is just bare skin, basically. You can see all the red tissue, muscle, whatever it is there. The technical name that the people told me at the hospital, which I have no idea what they said. But to me, it's like all skin has been removed and there's just nothing there but a raw leg. So that's why she walks around with a cast. The cast is cut in half so we can remove it, so we can do new bandages under it. And that's what we've been doing. So she's had that since surgery, which was what, 3 weeks ago? Or, yeah, I think it's been 3 weeks now. And so that it can heal without getting any infection in there. So it's got several layers of wrap. I mean, several layers of wrap. And we change it once a week. So the doctors have changed it twice. I have changed it once in between those visits. We do not have to go back to the hospital unless there's a problem. Friday, I will take the cast off. She does pretty well. She don't want us to just because she's a goat and they don't want us to do anything. So she's no different when I'm taking the cast off than when um, like if we was cutting her feet or something, because their toenails have to be cut. Cindy, what are we doing over here? You gonna tear up my old gate? Hmm? That's my pretty gate. Look at my pretty gate. Cindy's gonna tear it up for me. So yeah, she don't care a whole lot. It does take two people, one just to kind of hold on to her and keep her calm while the other is wrapping. Because if you've ever used that sticky bandage stuff, oh man, my brain's going this morning. What is that called? Oh my gosh, my brain's gone, girls. But anyway, it is like a wrap bandage, but it's sticky. It's very adhesive and it is hard to get undone from the roll and roll on there. And that's what we're using to hold it all together. And you literally have to cut it off because it's so sticky. You cannot get it apart. And yeah, kind of like that. Yes. And yeah, you just wrap that around there. I'm going to elasticon. That's what it's called, elasticon. And boy, if you ever need a bandage for an animal or for a human, you can get it like at all drugstores and Amazon everywhere. It's called elasticon and it is a bandage that holds things together. So you put your gauze and all that under it, and then you use the elasticon to hold it. And man, does it hold it! So the cast is actually cut in half on both sides. So we have two pieces of a cast. So when we take all the bandage off, we have two pieces. We put it right back on the same way we took it off. So under the cast, you have a bunch of wrap to protect her from getting sores and stuff where the cast would rub on it, and also to protect that raw skin. So, of course, we put some healing salve on there and we put the wrap, the gauze, the bandages, all the stuff, and some padding. Then we put the cast. Then we use the elasticon to hold it. Now, funny story, the elasticon works so good that when I went back to the hospital Friday, they actually used duct tape to hold it together because they're like, that dang elasticon, we about never got it off. So they used duct tape. They're like, it's easier. So she's got duct tape leg right now. You can see it's duct tape instead of elasticon, but she don't care either way. And we got to use scissors to remove it. So on Friday, when we take off the bandage, we will apply more healing salve. They said it looked fabulous. It's got a layer of, they call it some fancy word that I can't remember because I can hardly remember regular words. Um, but it's basically, she has her first layer of skin growing over it. Even though you can't really see it, but they said it is perfect. It is on spot for what it's supposed to be doing. So they said 1 more week, so Friday, take off the bandage again, but don't put the cast back. We're going to use this. Basically, it's a horse leg wrap when they have an injury or something to their leg, and it's a great big piece of padding like you can get at any store. I know, Tanya. It's like, oh my gosh, I can never talk. People make fun of me all the time. I say all kinds of weird stuff. But that's because I went to a little school. You know how it is. They didn't care if they taught you a whole lot. As long as you could add 2 plus 2, which sometimes I might even struggle with that. But anyway, I got a good heart, and that's all that really matters in life, isn't it? And so, anyway, guys, when I take it off Friday, we will put it's like, I would guess if I was measuring it, laying it out flat, it's probably like a 16 by 12 or something in size. Absolutely, dear. And you just basically, it's kind of like this big, thick pad. You lay it around her leg, and then we're going to take that elasticon or duct tape and we're going to hook it to her. We're going to leave that on for 1 more week. 1 more week. And then they said when we take it off, we're supposed to send pictures down to them with a text so they can make sure. But they are pretty positive that she will be able to go without nothing from that point on. So, in a week and a half, Dolly, we're going to get rid of all of that. We have been letting her go out in the pasture with some of the other girls, but she's a little feisty. She's a little feisty, guys. She wants to get out there and headbutt everybody and act crazy. So, yeah, she is healing up amazing. And because it's cancer, we do have the risk of it coming back. And like they said, most of the time, this type of cancer stays in one area. It don't typically, go in bones and lungs and all the stuff. It usually stays right on the outside of the skin because it's a type of skin cancer that comes into a tumor, unfortunately. So that could come back, but we're hoping it does not. So all we can do is wait. And of course, I will keep you guys updated on our weekly videos as we come down to the barn and just do a quick chat and see Miss Dolly and all the other goats. Right, Miss Dolly? Everybody absolutely loves Dolly at the hospital. I mean, I can hardly drag her home away from them. They're all like loving arms around her. She's the cutest thing to ever get in there because they get all these big old ugly animals and they're like, she is so doll. She is such a doll. And I'm like, I know, Dolly, right? But she's so calm. She just lets you love her, hug her, all the things. So all the doctors have arms around Miss Dolly, just getting all their lovin's in. And they're like, we love her so much. She is so sweet. What are we going to do today, Dolly? You going to go outside? This is my little tinsel. She pretty darn sweet too. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. My little tinsel. Leave her alone, boy. That's a little buck. You can tell how dirty he is. The bucks are very feisty. You want to go out here? You want to go out here? Let's go out here for a while. Now, don't be crazy, girl. No, bucks don't go out there. Come on, Tinsel. You want to go? No, everybody's not coming in here. Nope. I'm going to let Tinsel out. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go. Go out there with everybody else. Let's go out on the other side of the gate. So today is $2 Tuesday, guys. I got to pull a bunch of tote stuff out for you today. Who knows what we're going to be running? I'm sure there will be some fall and Christmas in there because we got the holidays coming up, and it's going to be fabulous. Those of you that was on the St. Jude train yesterday, guys, I want you to know we raised $5,800 yesterday. Amazing, guys. So much money that you guys raised for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. That is phenomenal. It was an amazing day. Everybody just gave all their love, all their support. I mean, lots of tears were shedded yesterday for such a good cause. All those children They just touch our heart, and their parents. Wow, you guys is just amazing. And I can never get over this amazing community that we're a part of. You've helped me so much with my animals and with Dolly. Of course, she's my animal. Here's another one coming up here. This is Ink. Ink, I do not have a cookie for you. I do not have a cookie. Are you jumping up on me? Huh? You jumping up on me? I don't have a cookie. Them are my fingers, girl. Them are my fingers. She's like, surely there's a cookie in those fingers somewhere. Oh, that is such a wonderful story. Not that she had to go to St. Jude, but she's a survivor. That's why we did it, JJ. That's what we did it for. Just, I mean, they're such an amazing place. They help so many families, so many children. 30 years. Oh, wow. I love hearing that. Thank you so much for sharing. I fortunately have not experienced a child in my family that's had to go through it. But my grandpa, who was one of the most amazing people in my life, who practically raised me, best man I ever known, he was diagnosed with leukemia and he passed away, and it was rough. It was very rough. He went through a lot before he passed. But guys, I can't imagine it having a child go through this. And you guys just really showed support yesterday. We sold, what was it, Nicole, 1,500 the first year or something, and then 5,800 this year. We do it once a year in honor of Sydney, who passed away. She is Indie Vintage Finds, who's a seller on here. Her name is Vanessa. It's her daughter. And Sydney was an amazing child who did so much for so many other. Yes, 1,500. What an increase. I mean, wow, girls. Wow. You guys just really showed up and supported so much. Many of us sellers gave 100% yesterday. I know Nicole did. I did. And I know Mama Hen did. I didn't get to watch every show, but I'm sure many others did as well. So if you're on here and you did, please shout it out, guys. We gave 100% every dollar we sold and every dollar in tips. Nicole and I both were able to raise $800 in that 30 minutes. And it was just amazing. Tears were flowing, guys. And Nicole's story, gosh, girl, I mean, you was spot on yesterday. You was spot on. Your stories were amazing. And that's what it's all about, is saving and helping, being a good person. It's not about our wild words that we have, Tanya. It's about having a good heart and doing what we can while we're here, people. That's what is all about. We are all so fortunate to give. Oh, Tammy, you don't know, I hear people all the time. Okay, guys, I'm gonna continue. You gotta see Dolly. She is down on the ground rolling like a horse. She is down on the ground rolling like a horse. She is so funny. But guys, I heard stories from people who's really struggling, and they're like, I wish I could do more. I want to do more. I don't have any money. And they would give a dollar anyway. And I said, you don't understand. Every single dollar matters. And just the fact that you're here, and that you care, and you're given your last dollar, I mean, that matters. You don't have to be $100. I've been at the end of the road, guys. I've been on, the edge where I thought me and my kids and my husband was going to be on the streets, and I worked my tail off to get out of there, and so did my husband. So I understand not knowing where the next meal is going to come. And fortunately, I I don't know. I have a hard head, and somehow I was able to turn things around, and now I can afford to give more. So I gave $100 yesterday, and that's just what I gave on my own show. I don't even know how many other shows I tipped on. I gave everything I could felt like I could give yesterday. And that's what it's all about. It's not about the dollar amount, guys. It's a matter of what can you do. Every dollar counts, and you guys have shown your love on that. You've shown your love here supporting my channel with the goats. I mean, and just whatnot, just showing up for our shows and supporting us. Because if it wasn't for whatnot, guys, I would have already had to get rid of all these goats. I would not have been able to afford Dolly's surgery. You know, we are fortunate right now. And that's what my husband said. We are fortunate. We will give. We will give because we know how it is. And right now, we can do it. So we do it. We show up and we do what we can. And you guys that gave $1, I want you to know we are proud of you. And we thank you from the bottom of our heart because every single dollar matters. Every dollar, not just the big donators. Everybody. Of course, we love big donators. You made a big difference, but so did those dollars. So don't ever feel bad. Don't ever feel bad. I always, that touches my heart so much. And I always get on a rant about that because I understand and every dollar matters. Every single dollar. Everybody's appreciated. Dolly decided the heck with us, guys, and she went to the back pasture. So she could really care less that she has a cast on. I usually will let her outside in the pasture right now for a while because she is healing up so well. As long as she is being good, I let her go. So she's being good. She's just walking around. She's going to go eat some grass in the back with the other goats. And we still got a pile of goats up here that are enjoying a little grass. And we got big old Sonny coming up to see us this morning. We got a couple babies over here going to do a tango. Yeah, you guys going to tango? Huh? Look at these babies, Grayson. Aren't they just the cutest? Hi, baby. You gonna say hi? Can you say hi? Oh, you gonna get right up in there. Right up in there, ain't ya? Yeah, you gonna get right up in there. Hi, baby. You getting right up in there? Yes, you are. You so cute. You guys are so cute. Hi, Mama. Sonny, would you quit? Sonny's up on the other side, just a licking and going crazy. You guys are such good mamas, such good babies. There's one of my mamas going to be this year. We're hoping that little Desi right there is going to be one of our milkers. So this will be her second time having babies. Well, we haven't bred her yet, but the plan is it'll be her second time having babies. Yes, he is kissing the screen. Let me tell you, he's kissing everything. He is such a big goofball. I mean, and when he drinks water, he fills the whole bucket with slobber. So then I have to dump it and get a new one. Tinsel, why are you back there hollering? Huh? I'm around here. You could have stayed around here. You walked all the way around. What's the matter? Oh, okay. Oh, you're silly. You silly. Robin's running late. It's 10:21 and she says, "Okay, I'm stopped by a train." I bet she forgot it's Tuesday. We're off schedule and it seems like it's Monday, guys. It seems like it's Monday. But nope, today's $2 Tuesday. And unless you guys got any questions, I'm going to finish up, guys, and I'm going to go out in my storage. There's my Robin sitting at the train stop, and I'm going to pull some fantastic totes down. I don't know which area I'm going to go to, but I'm going to pull out some stuff and we're going to have a fantastic $2 Tuesday. It's going to be, it does feel like Monday. It's going to be some amazing stuff. I imagine I'll pull some holiday stuff, maybe some fall, some Christmas. I don't know. I got to go in there and see what I can find. You know it's going to be fabulous. And you know I always bring some bangers in the $2 Tuesday. We got to keep it spicy, girls. Keep it spicy. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, you had to do a duck rescue this morning. Oh, man. Them crazy neighbors of yours, Robin. Crazy neighbors. Crazy, crazy. Okay, I got my little audience down here, guys. They are all just in here looking like, "What you doing? Do you have anything for me?" They are so spoiled, guys. They want cookies 24/7. They are so spoiled. Um, 5 kitties. The milk that we don't milk, the babies eat. if we don't milk it, their babies eat. I just watched a mom, her baby is a year and a half old and she was still feeding her. They will continue to feed their babies forever, forever until they have another baby. And that girl, this is little Cindy, and little Cindy is a year and a half old now, or going to be, let's see. No, she'll be turning a year old. And her mama still feeds her. They just continue to feed them unless they have another baby. And we only pick our biggest milkers to be milkers. That way they have enough milk for their babies and for us to milk. And this year we usually sell milk for daily milk pickup, but I don't know that we will this year because all of our main milkers are now retired this year. We retired all of them. They're getting up there in age, and I don't want to risk their health to breed them again. They give us their everything, and now it's time for them to enjoy the rest of their life right here, just lounging. So I don't want to take any chances. I would never forgive myself if something happened to one of them. They're all in the ages of 10 to 12, and I feel like they give us enough. So they're going to retire now, so this year it's going to be a lot of new girls, a lot of girls coming up. We have no idea how much um, milk we're going to get. So we probably won't sell milk this year because of you wonderful whatnotters that are my amazing customers. I have to have a lot of milk to make the soap and lotion for you guys. Right now, I am so poor, guys. I am running out of so many soaps and I've got to get another batch started today. I mean, no ifs, ands, or buts. If I have to wheel myself up in a wheelchair to get some started because I'm too tired to stand, then that's what I'll have to do. But I've got to get another batch started today. I've got one batch in the molds that I can take out, and I got the pans and stuff ready to start another batch. But yeah, the milk does dry up. It does dry up. Yeah, once they stop feeding a baby, it just kind of goes away. And as their babies get older, they don't make much milk anyway. The mamas think they are, and the babies think they are, but there's not really much in there. You can see it kind of all goes away because they'll be big old milkers, and then all of a sudden they'll have this little bit back. So it just kind of starts going away, like Mother Nature says, okay, you don't need this milk anymore. And it just kind of starts going away. But when they have their babies, the way our process works is at 3 weeks, we leave the babies in with mom 24/7 for 3 weeks. Around that 3 to 4 week period, depending on the size of their babies and the amount of milk, time to get more goats, all the things, somewhere in between the 3 to 4 week, depending on babies, depending on mom, we pull babies at night. So when they're sleeping and for breakfast, they are not with mom. We will milk in the morning, and then the rest of the day, they go back with mom so that they can eat all day. And that's when they start learning to eat hay and everything else. Dolly is fabulous, my Landy. She actually took off and went to the back pasture. She still, here's little Gigi coming. There's Robin, everybody. She's coming to work. There goes Sunny after her. But she is doing fabulous. I have her out here in the pasture with everybody. She's still got her cast on, all that. Oh, there she is actually over here fighting with Nancy. So this is what I'm telling you guys about. If she starts getting a little spicy, and she thinks she's got to get in here and start headbutting everybody because that's what she does because she's missing everybody. She gets in here and starts headbutting and playing, and then I'm always afraid that she might twist her leg or something, mom. So I always worry. So then I start making her go back inside. But right now she's fine. But see, she just hit Nancy, and there she goes up in the air. She is so silly, girl, so silly. Dolly, what are you doing? She's playing. She's playing, but I'm going to put her up before I go up. And we're going to go up, guys. We're going to go up. There's Sadie. There's Sadie. Sadie is on a chain. Sadie's on a 50-foot chain right now. Sadie's in trouble. We caught Sadie twice yesterday with a goat. Once she had the goat by the leg and was pulling her out of the barn. She did not hurt anybody, but she was playing with them, and we don't allow that. So she is on a chain right now, and she is being punished. She Once she has the baby goat by the leg and was pulling it out the back door. The other time she um, just had it in a corner, and the baby was trying to run to get away, and she was like moving back and forth, wouldn't let the baby out of the corner. So we caught her both times because the babies were screaming bloody murder, and we could hear them clear at the house. And we come down here, Sadie got in trouble. So today, Sadie's going to have to be on the 50-foot chain where she can get up to the goats, but she can't do anything to them. So she can lay there and sleep. She don't seem to care. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Gigi. What's Gigi doing? This is my beautiful Gigi. She is so little, but her mama is Cindy. Cindy, my first registered girl of all times. Of course, is going to be retired. There is Cindy right in there. She's going to be retired this year. She has been a milker every year her whole life. And this year she's going to just rest with her family that lives here still. Three daughters we have of hers. No, four daughters if you count last year's daughter. And they are all milkers. So Gigi will be bred this year for the first time. She's going to be 2 years old. So this will be first time mama this year. We're hoping she turns out to be as fabulous as her mama Cindy. She's little, but so was Cindy. Cindy just kind of matured during the pregnancy thing, which a lot of them do. And at 3 years old, they stop growing. So they grow till they're three, guys. So she's still got a whole nother year. Hi, big old Sonny. You being good boy. You didn't get in trouble. Yeah, you being a good boy. Sis is in trouble. Yeah, that's a good boy. You watching your goats? Yeah, you watching your goats. You're a good boy. Okay, guys, any other questions before we go? I'm going to let you go about your day because I will see you here in a couple hours. Well, let's see, 11, 12, 1, about 3 hours, guys. We'll be on for $2 Tuesday. I'm going to bring you some bangers. We're going to have a blast. We're going to have fun. We're going to do all the things. It looks like Robin is unloading us some stuff out of the car. Who knows what she brought me? Oh, yeah, she did say she hit a jackpot and got me a lot of cool stuff. So maybe I'll bring some of that today. We'll see what it is. Good morning, Kim. Good morning, Heather. Good morning, everybody. We'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Thank you for all your love, all your support. We love you all so much. And let's go see somebody. Let's go give them some goat love and say hi, guys. Let's go say hi. Let's go see who my friends are on. See if I can find one of my friends. Oh my goodness, get down. You're knocking me down. Oh my goodness, where's all my friends? I'm gonna take you over to Mikasa because she's so sweet and she is probably live thrifting right now at Dale's and she can find some amazing deals for you. So just go in and say hi. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so